In the heart of the city stood a sprawling megachurch, where sermons echoed off marble pillars and choirs sang beneath glittering chandeliers. Among the congregants was Mr. Kwabena Dako, a wealthy businessman and devout Christian. What set him apart wasn't his money, it was his way of thinking. Each Sunday, he sat near the back, observing not just the pulpit, but the people. He noticed how prayer lines overflowed with the same faces, desperate for breakthroughs for financial rescue. He saw widows give their last coins in faith only to return to the same struggles. The sermons were passionate, the worship electric, but nothing seemed to change for the majority, especially in their financial life. One day, Kwabena asked the pastor for a few minutes to speak after service. The pastor agreed. When the time came, Kwabena took the stage. Faith without works is dead, he began, his voice calm but firm. We pray, we tithe, we fast. These are all very good, but God also gave us something we often neglect, our minds. He spoke of critical thinking as a gift from God, of how the Bible was filled with wisdom, strategy, and stewardship. Joseph didn't just pray, he interpreted dreams and planned for famine. Daniel didn't only fast, he studied, advised kings, and led empires. Intrigued, the pastor invited him to teach a midweek class. Kwabena called it the renewed mind. He taught principles of wealth creation from the scriptures. He taught budgeting, problem solving, how to identify opportunities, and how to question without dishonoring. He brought in Christian professionals and business personnel to share practical knowledge. The class grew. At first it was just 10 people, then 20, then 100. 3 years later, former hawkers had started businesses. A once homeless single mother now owned a catering company. A group of young men who once loitered after church now ran a tech startup with seed funding Kwab helped them pitch for. People still prayed, they still worshipped, but now their minds had been awakened. One Sunday, the pastor stood before the congregation and he said, God sent us a helper, not in the form of a prophet or a miracle worker, but a man who taught us to think.